Hey y'all, this is Stephanie. Welcome to a pinch of sweet. So, today we are going to be making some Marry Me pancakes. I saw this on TikTok and we're going to try it. I'm going to put together the batter first. Then I'm going to do the cinnamon sugar. And then we're going to do the icing that's going to go on top of the pancakes. So, let's get the batter together first. Alright, so I'm going to put you guys and put you down this way a little bit so you can see. Mike saw this recipe on TikTok and he sent it to me and he's like, can we try these? And I was like, yeah, sure. So, alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to triple this recipe so that way we have enough for another day that we decide we want to do breakfast for dinner, which we're doing today. It's like 4:30. I'm assuming I'll probably be done around 5:30, somewhere around there. So I need 3 eggs, 3 large eggs. All right. 1 1/4 cups of milk. So. 3 and 3/4. Oh no, wrong one. That's a half. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we need 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Let me move this over here. So we're going to do 3/4. Oh, jeez, 3/4 cup of vegetable oil. One. 2. 3. Okay. So now we're going to do 1 1/2 cups of flour. So that's 3. 4 1/2 cups of flour. What do I do with my flour? Oh, over there. So 4 1/2 cups of flour. Let me move this out of the way. Don't need those anymore. So now we're going to use our dry measuring cup and we're going to do our 4 1/2 cups of flour. There's 1. 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do half. Not quite. Let's add a little bit more to that. And there we go, half a cup. Alright. Okay, so got flour in my face. Alright. Now we need, it says 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So that'll be 6. I need a tablespoon and a teaspoon. Okay, the teaspoon is for the baking powder. So I need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see this is really easy to put together because it took absolutely no time at all. And the shocking thing about this is this recipe does not call for any vanilla whatsoever. And that's unusual for a recipe not to ask for it at all. So, alright, now I need 3 tablespoons of sugar, and then we're going to blend it up. And then we're going to let it sit for a few, and then we're going to put together our cinnamon sugar. 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. Let me close this up for a minute anyway. And then we're going to set that aside. What do I do with the lid? There it is. Okay. All right. Make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing, and take the lid off, and then I'm going to use my spatula to get down in there and get what's on the sides that I can still see, where you can still see flour. Okay, so we're going to put the lid back on this. Put this back on. And going to put my eggs away, and then I'll be right back, and then we're going to do our cinnamon butter. This again. Yeah, for the icing. But all right, I'm not ready for those yet. Okay. I need a. I can use this. We're going to use 1 stick of butter. 1/4 of a cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I might do 1 tablespoon because I really like cinnamon, and a tablespoon. Then you'll add a tablespoon of the batter. So of this batter. So let's get that together. Let's get this in here. Now we need 1/4 of a cup of sugar. Actually, we're going to need a little bit more than that because I tripled the recipe. But I don't need a lot of this. Let me do another thing of butter. Make sure we have enough. And then what I have left over, I can put in a container and freeze it, so that way when I make more, well, I tripled the recipe, so this can go in the freezer, and then when we're ready to make more of these, I can pull it out, let it thaw. And I've got enough. Okay. I'm going to do 2/4 cup of sugar. That's 1/4 of a cup. That's 1/3 of a cup. There it is. And then I need my tablespoon. Oh, I have one right here. Okay. That's 1/2 a cup. There we go, 1/4. Okay, that's 1. 2. Alright, now I am going to put cinnamon in this. This says 2 teaspoons, but I'm going to do, since I doubled it, it's going to be, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons, plus 2 tablespoons of the pancake batter. So, now I bought this cinnamon. It's supposed to be really good for diabetics. It helps keep their sugars. We have a little gnat in here that's driving everybody insane. It's just this one gnat that just will not stop. So, I got this organic cinnamon. It's gluten-free, but it's Ceylon, Ceylon, and it's supposed to be very good for diabetics. It's supposed to be good for their sugar, to help keep their sugars regulated. So there's a lot of benefits to this cinnamon. Okay, 1. 2. And then I gotta pull out and add 2 tablespoons of the smell of this cinnamon is, I've never smelled cinnamon like this. Not even like the cinnamon that you get in the stores doesn't compare. It does not compare at all. When I make myself some coffee in the morning, because I've been noticing that my sugars have been spiking every time I have coffee. I put this in my coffee, this Ceylon cinnamon that's supposed to be good for diabetics. I put that in my coffee and it keeps my sugar under control. I don't have like the real high spikes, because I used to drink, I would only drink 1 cup of coffee, and I didn't eat anything in the mornings or anything like that because I'm not a breakfast person. But, and my sugar would spike up to 300. I'm like, it never did that before. So, hold on. Let me put you on hold. My daughter needs me. All right. My daughter had to switch some laundry around, and I have 2 tablespoons of the batter in here with the sugar, the butter, and the cinnamon. So, we're going to... Okay, that's not gonna work. I thought that was gonna work. That's not gonna work. So, I'm going to have to get out a, hold on. Let me make some dishwater here. All right. I'll move this. Put my thing in. Alright, so we're going to hurry up and mix this up. Put this in the... Alright, hold on. Now my sink overflowing. I might have to put this in the microwave for a minute, because it's too I don't think I'll need it in there for that long, but you never know. Okay. There we go. That's perfect. And then there's your cinnamon butter all mixed up. So I'm going to put the milk in the refrigerator for right now until I need it. And then I will be right back. All right, now I'm waiting for the pan to heat up. And then we're going to do 3 pancakes. And then we're going to put the lid on it until it bubbles. Once it bubbles, then we're going to add our cinnamon butter. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of water. Put the lid back on top of it. And steam it until it starts to crisp around the edges. And then it's done. So this is what we're going to do. I'm waiting for this to heat up. Alright, so now we're going to do looks like I'm only going to be able to get 2 at a time. But get the lid on that. I need some napkins over my way. It does not, you do not flip these at all, which is weird, but we're supposed to steam them. I didn't put any water in it yet. We don't put the water in until we put the cinnamon butter on. This needs to be a little bit more. Put it in for another 10 seconds. Start. Because we're not supposed to do anything until we see bubbles. This is the way it's supposed to be, because we're supposed to be able to swirl this on top of the pancake, so it needs to be a little bit more runnier. So that's perfect. this on, I have an electric oven, so I have it on 4. So. And I mean, I know it'll take time because it's, the first few pancakes usually never come out the way you want them. So. Alright, there's bubbles. I don't know if you can see it really good or not, but I'm going to put the cinnamon sugar on top. Okay, yeah, see, this is supposed to, hold on, it's supposed to be runnier than this, and it's not. That was going to work, and it's not. Here, 30. There we go. Because when I watched the guy do this, it was extremely, it was running. So, and this is where it should be. Alright, so now I'm going to put my swirls on top. Okay, and now we're going to add our 2 tablespoons of water. And then the lid goes on, and then it's supposed to steam for a few minutes. That's what it says to do, so I guess we let it steam until the water is completely gone, which it's almost gone. I don't know if you're supposed to flip it or not. Something's telling me to flip it so that it cooks on the other side, but I don't know. You. Oh man, those look good. I can't wait to try one. They look amazing. Guys, the only thing that's hard to see is when condensation. I think they're done. So we're going to take these out. Yeah, it's cooked all the way through. Wow. And they're beautiful on the bottom. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can turn it. Whoops. Look at that. They're beautiful on the bottom. Next set in, lid on. Let it do its thing. We're going to get a knife and I'm going to cut this because I want to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. Get a little saucer out. Piece. I want to make sure that there's no batter that is uncooked. No, it is cooked all the way through. So now taste it. And then when we make the icing and put the icing on top of that, there's a reason why these are called Marry Me Pancakes. Wow. These are good. Okay. These are bubbled up and these are ready for the cinnamon butter. Tablespoons of water. And the lid. I will be back when these are finished. Alright guys, I have Mike come in. I wanted him to try it. Go ahead. They can't see you. Okay, good. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Did you make the icing for them?
Not yet. Huh?
That's hard.
Oh, I know. So, I had him come in and try the pancakes. The icing is what's going to take it over the top. And the icing is just 2 cups powdered sugar and a tablespoon and a half of milk. That's it. And then that goes over top of the pancakes. That's it. So, I will bring you back when they're done. Okay, y'all. I'm finishing up. We're having breakfast for dinner. So, these, they're done. And they're amazing. I made some hash browns. I got some eggs on. I need to put this icing together. So I'm going to get some milk out and stir that up. And my kitchen is almost clean. Because you know how I feel about a dirty kitchen. So, I have some powdered sugar. I'm going to add some milk. And then we're going to stir it up. So 2 cups powdered sugar. And a tablespoon and a half of milk. And I use the Swerve powdered sugar. And there's our icing. Done. So I'm waiting on our eggs to get done. I need to get some plates out. For the kiddies. For Curly and Mike, Mae Mae and Izzy, or Mae Mae and Alex. Mae Mae will be home from her mom's on Sunday. So, and they're excited. They can't wait till she comes home. I miss her. We all do. So, this is what's for dinner. The, let me stack up the pancakes so you can see. Do 2 pancakes. Right here. And I'm going to drizzle. I need you to be able to see what I'm doing. Alright, let me do. I'm going to have to put you guys down here. Everybody knows how to make eggs. Alright. And then we're going to drizzle our icing. Right on top. And that's it. Get a couple So now I'm going to finish up my eggs. This is Stephanie with a pinch of peace. We made Marry Me Pancakes. And I will see you all later. Bye!